Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of the renovation project at Freestyle Lane. Today's update's pretty cool because we're starting to get all of the details put in. So if the camera follows me, this was one of the things that I was most excited about, getting all of these beams that were here covered with actual pine wood and getting it all stained to look super nice. It gives it a very nice look when you're here. And it looks really close and very good against the floor that we picked. So super excited that we completed that. Most of the house is already all painted. We went with a Sherwin-Williams Repose gray color. So that's what you're gonna see in all of these walls. And it looks really good against this floor because this floor has a little bit of a gray tone, but it has also a lot of tans with it. So between the wood in the ceilings and the gray on the walls, it's all coming together super nice. Master bedroom, we also got it painted. You see the color we went with, it's kind of like a very blue. I'll actually post on the video the color code for it, but it's kind of like a super, I would say, a soft but strong blue. So it doesn't have any tones of green or anything like that. It's super, it's a true blue color. And so what we did and what the interior decorator suggested, shout out to Nikki Rittenberry, was that we used a color like this in here and then a lighter color from the same palette in the office space so that it looks just a little bit different. So in here, it's basically the same color as out there, just one shade lighter. And with all this natural light, it looks even lighter, so it's pretty cool. And it breaks up the space nicely, and it makes everything kind of flow nicely and consistently. I've said nicely like 7 times in a row. But let's keep going. Master bathroom. This is where we left off on the last episode. And so most of it is painted already. You can kind of see, this is a good way to look at the colors. So this is white. This is the color that we're putting throughout the house. And this is the color the house was previously. So interestingly enough, when I first came in the house, I thought it was all white because this gray is so light that it almost seemed like white to me. But once you put it against this gray and you can see all 3 colors together, you can kind of see the differences a little bit better. I told you about my oopsie. I didn't measure this properly, so we were missing some tile. But as you can see, we are done with the tile. So the shower is complete. The glass has been measured and ordered, so we should have the glass in here probably later this week, so that's pretty exciting. And then this space here, we're just missing the baseboard, and once the baseboard gets put on, I am most excited to open up these boxes. So this is the sauna. That's something that a lot of people have asked questions about, because a lot of people, the feedback has been that most people don't really like to have a tub. It's just a dust collector or a giant hamper. And so the sauna, because the cost is not prohibitive, I think this one we paid $1,200 for. It's something that I've gotten a lot of questions. And so this is how it gets delivered. But basically just kind of snaps together. So it's not like a million pieces. You just have like a top and a bottom walls, the 4 walls for it, and the glass, and then you're done, or at least I hope so. So on the next episode, my hope is that we'll have that sauna built. My hope is that we may have the glass enclosure finished. We should have the barn doors hanging in the pantry. And I know I've promised those for like the last 3 episodes. But they're just taking a little bit longer than we originally thought, and no big deal, because what we decided to do was paint that space before hanging the doors, because if you hang the doors and put all the hardware and then you have to paint around of it, then you can get some paint on the hardware, and it's some beautiful chrome stainless hardware, so we want to make sure that stays pristine. So that's why we went ahead and painted before installing them. One more thing to show you actually. Let's have the camera follow me. So you see all of this is nicely painted already. The playroom, completely painted already. If you remember, this 2 are the walls that we built. And as you can see, there is no trace of the fact that those walls were in there. Everything looks as the way it's supposed to. And this is the opening that we created. And if we come this way, we got the cabinets here that I wanted to repurpose. So the next thing is going to be to bring the countertop and the trim so that this looks nicely built in, like it was meant to be there. And then that should be done. So we are getting really to the last few little details to finish this project. I'm really excited to show you the progress next week, where, like I said, we'll have a lot of these things done. On today's episode, like I said, I wanted to give a shout out to Nikki Rittenberry, our interior decorator, and Higgins and Associates. Cyprian Higgins has been my painter of choice for many years, and I would recommend him to anyone in Central Florida with my eyes closed. Thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe button. This side or this side, I'm not sure, but hit it wherever it is. Thank you.